Okay, hey Alicia, it's really good to hear from you. I'm going to try working these problems out by video like this, and then once I send them to you, if you have any questions or anything, just let me know and I will try to go into more detail, but this should give you a general idea. So here's for question number 4. The thing to remember, if this is a time test and they're not giving you a calculator, when they give you numbers that look like this, it's going to be easy to cancel stuff out because they're not going to want you to spend a ton of time like multiplying out, digits that equal thousands of things. So when you see like a complicated problem like this, just think to yourself like, okay, what can I cancel? Because that's what they want you to do, so that it's not actually as difficult as it looks. So there's a couple ways to actually cancel things in this one. I'm gonna do it 2 different ways, and then you can kind of choose which one makes more sense to you. And when you see other problems like it, like you might take a minute and think about what are some of the options you have. So forget about the square root to start with, because order of operations, we're always going to do what's inside first, and we'll do the square root at the end. So inside, we have a bunch of numbers being multiplied and divided, and then being divided again. And the cool thing about multiplying and dividing is that it doesn't really matter what order you do it in, because like in this example, dividing by 3 is actually the same as multiplying by 1/3. So it doesn't matter what order you do it in. So something you could do to kind of make this problem a little bit easier is you could start by saying like, okay, if here it's multiplying by 3 and here it's dividing by 3, those 2 things are actually going to undo each other. And so you can just get rid of those 2 parts. And then you might start looking for other things you can combine. So for example, here I see that I have an 8 in the numerator and a 2 in the denominator. I can just divide those 2 parts to simplify this even more. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. And so I could rewrite this part as being 4 times 25 times 27, and then I still have this 75 at the bottom. So the 2 got canceled because I did 8 divided by 2 is the 4 now. And so then from here, this math is now a lot easier, and you can do this in your head probably. So 4 times 25 is 100, and then 100 times 27 is just 2700. And then now it's just 2700 divided by 75, and you can do the long division there. And when you do it, you get 36. And then the square root of 36, just don't forget to go back to that square root symbol. Square root of 36 would then be equal to 6. So that's one way to solve it. A second way that's not too bad, let me just rewrite it real quick. Divided by 3, and then it was over 75 times 2. So another way would be to think about combining numbers in the top to get to one of these more complicated numbers in the bottom. So by that I mean, if I see that I have multiplying by 3 and 25, 3 times 25 is 75, and so I can cancel those 3 numbers out. And when I do that, I'm left with the 8, the 27, and then dividing by 3, and at the bottom I still have the 2. And so now there's a couple different things you could do here. So you could say 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then this part, 27 divided by 3 is 9. And so 4 times 9 is 36. So in this one, because I was able to cancel some of the bigger numbers, I saved myself the process of having to do that long division. And then again, just don't forget to take the square root. So square root of 36 is 6. So you get the same answer either way. And you're just looking for ways that you can cancel out numbers. And in this type of problem, there should be, a couple different options. One of them obviously will give you a little bit easier numbers to work with, but either of them will get you to the right answer. Okay, hope that helps. If you have questions on this one, let me know, and I will answer another one in a different video for you.